Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the next 5 in 5. Today I am so thrilled to have the fantastic Mark Hoffman with us, Product Management at Kemp. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Super. Today we're going to be tackling 5 questions about GSLB, Global Server Load Balancing. So, Mark, the question that I get asked all the time from customers, from sales, from pre-sales, can't I just use my DNS server for load balancing with multiple IPs? Like, why is GSLB even needed?
Well, yeah, I get asked that question a lot, and you certainly can use a DNS server for DNS-based load balancing, which is essentially round robin. And well, you get what you pay for. You get round robin load balancing, and that's it. So if you're interested in resource health checking or user experience, well, DNS alone isn't going to provide those things. If you want to ensure that your user community has 24/7 access, for example, or that you always want your business critical tasks, applications rather, available when they need to be available, then you most certainly want to implement global server load balancing in your infrastructure.
Definitely brings us on like that. It's such a good answer around it. But like, what are those use cases so that don't just need basic round robin?
Well, there are basically three. There's the classic GSLB use case of active-active, where you have two data centers and you want to provide high availability between them. There's disaster recovery, where you have basically an active-passive configuration where one site takes over for the other site when it experiences some catastrophic issue. And then there's an automated scaling case, which is basically a combination of active-active and active-passive, where you have two data centers and they're both active, but there's no traffic flowing to one. It only picks up and scales out when that first active site, which may remain active, needs extra capacity.
So those are three typical use cases. What's the global element of GSLB? Why is that so important?
Well, the important thing is that GSLB knows where your data centers are and it knows where your clients are. So under normal circumstances, it uses this information to direct clients to a specific data center that is usually the closest using Geo's IP location database. Under not normal conditions, when bad things happen, Geo can seamlessly direct that application traffic to another better performant location.
Super. And with that then as well, Mark, like, is there security reasons of why you would bring a GSLB into your network?
Well, yes, GSLB licensing entitles you to the same IP reputation database that's provided for LoadMaster WAF. The system will block known bad actors that are operating from specific IP addresses worldwide, and they won't be able to access your applications because LoadMaster will stop them. This database is also updated regularly, and it can be updated automatically.
Wow, some fantastic things that you can do with GSLB. But again, I suppose, why not? Why use in-house GSB rather than DNS as a service? Like, why bother, I suppose?
That's a fair question, and I think that the reasons are basically control of response time and cost. If you want total control over your infrastructure with no middleman, on-site DNS is the way to go. You can use an existing load master if you already have one to provide GSLB services on your network, or you can use a standalone appliance to do that at a fraction of the cost and maintenance of many of these DNS as a service offerings.
Fantastic. If I need more information, if I want to try this out, what do I do?
Well, just go to the Kemp.ax website, and in the little search box on the upper right, type in GSLB, and you'll go to a web page that talks about the use cases that we discussed before, as well as further information on Kemp's GSLB and offerings.
Excellent. Super. Thank you so much for your time today, Mark. That's it for our 5 questions in 5 minutes. Bye for now.